Hi guys, happy Monday. I'm always so excited for Monday. So, I got some really good news this morning. I am actually through my insurance candidate for porcelain veneers. So I'm going to have all my teeth redone, and yeah, I'm very, very happy about that. So, not that there's really anything wrong with them, I just want porcelain veneers. I'm tired of my teeth being yellow. Alright, so today we are going to discuss the archetype of the Emperor. And this card, I mean, it just, you can tell. I mean, we have Mars here, it's very fiery, we have leadership, we have war-making power. So, that is a lower vibe of this card. You can see the ram's heads right there. So yeah, he's the father figure, the matured, pretty much the fool going through the journey of being matured, and yeah, he can represent a father, he can represent, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. We have leadership, though, we have victory, we have, you know, a dominion over material things, you know, manifesting those things, and what else? So yeah, the gray beard would actually denote, I mean, more wisdom, and he's, you know, a little more wise than most. He's a lot more wiser now. So as the full journeys through all the cards to the Emperor, a lot more wiser. We have the Ankh, which he holds right there. My left brain is making my finger go to the other side of the card. That's really weird. It works on camera too. So, but yeah, we have the life-giving Ankh. So we have that. We have which basically, I mean, power. Well, I mean, it does represent power, but the Ankh, with the loop at the top and then having the actual rod going through it, actually represents life. Pretty much bringing life, you know, making life, creating life. So the Empress and the Emperor could create life, and then that leads into probably the Lovers, but that's not the next card. So, and then his throne is made out of stone, so he's got a very stable foundation, very stability, financial stability. We have a lot of that going on. So stability in all spiritual aspects, mental aspects, you know, balancing out the emotions, balancing those opposites, making sure everything is in balance. So yeah, he is very, I mean, he's got, you know, mountains behind him. So I mean, this is a very mixed card. You could get a lot of negative energy from it, or you could get a lot of positive energy about it. So it's just really interesting. All right, so the Emperor. All right, again, if you guys, I know people ask me all the time what tarot books to actually read. Literally for the archetypes, I would recommend this one, A Complete Guide to Tarot by Eden Gray. Don't know where you can get it, but here it is. You guys, if you want to screenshot it, there you go. So yeah, I've been using this book since I was, it's been 27 years, let's just say that. 27 years. So for the Emperor, the basic archetype of how she describes it is as this. So the Emperor sits on his throne, commanding and stately. He is a solar figure, so yeah, we can connect him to solar gods, solar gods, like we have Buka Gwitter, which is the Buka for the winter or the summer, spring and summer. We can do we could actually do Lucifer the Light Bearer. We can do any kind of solar god. So Ra, Horus, all of the solar gods. So where'd I go? Okay, now Martian in his character, as testified by the ram's head, which are emblems of Mars. So we have that energy going on, that decorate his throne and appear on his left shoulder. In his right hand, the active male side. So that is the active male side, the sacred masculine. Where'd I go? He holds an Egyptian Ankh, also called the Crux Anasta, Cross of Life. So, and what's that's doing is basically, I mean, just giving power. So it's a symbol of power, status for him. Where'd I go? So the Ankh too is one of the symbols of Venus. So we still have that connection of love and Venus. Copulation, reproduction, that type of thing. All right, now where'd I go? Now, in the Emperor's left hand, the passive female side is the globe of dominion, showing that only through the feminine power of love can he balance spirit and matter and thus have true power to rule. So, we have to have that balance. He's about balance, he needs balance, so he's got to have the Empress's love, which is connection to Venus, and obviously you can see that connection with him and the Empress. So we have that connection. We have tons of connections with that. So I do like that part. Alright, where did I go? Okay, he is seated against a background of bare mountains. So, bare mountains. Literally like desert land, like wasteland. So, his key is number 4, and this indicates all that is stable, foursquare, broad-based. So, a foundation for the building of law and order. So, yeah, that is, it is very, very, really good. 4 in numerology represents the 4 elements, 4 directions, 4 cardinal points of the compass within traditional craft, 4 whatever in Wicca, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, basically a very good stable foundation for, house building. A house has, 4 corners. It always does. So yeah, I love it. It's perfect. Alright, where'd I go? So the number 4 also has significance in numerology. 4 is the number of the elements, air, earth, fire, and water. There are 4 seasons in the year, 4 points to the compass, and 4 rivers in the Garden of Eden. And there are 4 letters in the sacred names of God, IHVH, standing for Jehovah. What is that? The recapitulative key 1, the magician, is the active principle of life. Key 2, the high priestess, is the passive principle. Key 3, the empress, is the word made flesh and dwelling amongst us. So, that is when she is pregnant, she is getting ready to give birth. Where'd I go? So the emperor is the active father force, contrasted with the active mother force through whom his characteristics are brought forth. He is the magician after his union with the high priestess, has changed her into the empress, and made him the father of her offspring. Now the emperor stands for dominion of the material world, for authority, paternity, and the regulation of life by law. So note that flesh is not the enemy of spirit, but it's a vehicle. So spirit is not the enemy of flesh, but it's, driving force. Alright, so we have, there's a lot to go on with this guy. So, he could be, we do have a little bit of the water that has came from, I don't know if you guys can see that. So we have just a slight smidgen, a smidgen of water running through this card too, from the Empress, and then from the High Priestess as well. So he is connected to all these cards, so leading all the way up to this. But yes, the balancing of the 4 elements, the balancing of, the aspects of our shadow, and accepting our shadow, and, incorporating all of this into us, and, letting go of, control over our thoughts, obsessive thoughts, being possessed by archetypal energy, which is very possible. So you can become possessed by love. Very true. This man is not. He has shield and armor, so he is, in a sense, protecting himself of that. He already knows the dangers, the complications, the implications, and, the consequences of what may happen, depending on what he wants to do. So he's already, very stern, and to me this kind of represents the tyrannical father figure as well. So on a lower vibe, it would kind of represent, you all know what tyrannical means, so it would be, represent, very commanding, very demanding, authoritative. But he is completely different from Justice. So Justice, that's a totally different card. We'll go into that when it comes time. But so he is balanced out with the Empress, with her love. He then rules. So it's not it's not like tyrannical, really. So I'm going to take that back. It's not really tyrannical. If you do feel like it is tyrannical, that's you. That's you. So if you feel like it is a tyrannical father figure of some kind, I would definitely say so. Right now, I'm not really feeling, because I'm not reading for anybody, I don't feel this is a tyrannical father figure. I do feel like, it is a father figure, and probably even a grandfather figure. He looks old enough. So, there's a good possibility of that. Somebody that's already, had a really good experience in life, has a lot of knowledge. So to me, my actual grandpa could be this card. So I do see it. I see that in him. I see the stern look. I see, he already has what he wants. He has, his treasures. He's keeping track of time. He's holding a pocket watch. So, he's very concerned, with what's going on with law, obviously law, order. My grandpa is very, very political, so this could also be a political figure. So this could represent politics, ruling, leading a nation, a country, with the love, the integration of the love from the Empress. So that's compassion, but with a stern compassion, so for the betterment of ourselves. So that is, what we could integrate within our, our own psyche, our own ego. That's what we need. So that's part of the shadow that we don't accept, and we do need to accept that. So a lot of people do really need to accept the shadow from all of these cards. It's really interesting because since I started this series just on archetypes, I have really gotten a better understanding of my own father, of how hard he works and what he does, and yeah, and this could represent my own father too, his hard work, his dedication to his job, his dedication to his family, which would be me and my mom, and the dog, obviously, he's a dog man, so yeah, he loves animals, so that tells a lot about somebody. Yeah, so, but also, there are negative aspects to, having, such an authoritative figure. So some, women might not like it, some men might not like it, because I myself will not be subservient to, any male, patriarch. I won't, bow down. No, there's no bowing down to anybody. No, I will never bow down to a god, goddess, none of them. So yeah, that's this, that is that. So that is kind of, just standing your ground, being who you are, knowing you have a stable foundation, a solid foundation, family foundation, a relationship foundation. I mean, it can go on and on and on and on. So, what else can I pick up from him? Okay, so we have the ram's heads. So, those are very powerful symbols as well. And that is a sign of the buka in traditional craft. So, I could really connect that with, with the buka, with buka glitter. Yeah, with buka glitter, since his season, it could be all of the bukas. It could be buka glitter, buka dew, and then buka gran. So, it just depends, and then we have the archetypes of the goddess, that is already integrated in this card that we don't need to discuss yet. I do like the Ankh, and I do really like that, he is, very, it could represent, a physician as well, so life-giving, life-saving, very much. The physician, that's what they do. That's, they give us, what we need, not what we want. So if you're, obviously, you have to be very honest with your physician, your primary doctor, your primary care physician, and that's, that's kind of what I take from this card. So be honest, be completely, brutally honest with anybody, with everybody. Hold back and, use compassion and love and the bright, discernment of the mind from the Empress card to the Emperor, and make sure that you are coming across, not so harsh, but have a tone of compassion and love within your, with whatever you're saying, which I should probably do. I really need to work on, integrating, more compassion instead of just radically, blasting, other religions like Wicca, which I'm really trying, you guys. I'm really trying, and I'm trying to accept that, Christianity. I'm trying to accept that, and it's hard. I feel like I'm allergic to it, allergic to Christianity. Not to the religion itself, to its followers, to its cult. Sorry, Jesus, if you're real, you're cool, peace, whatever, but your followers can be quite horrific, so fix them if you want to. But yeah, I mean, this could represent, any of our guardian, a higher angel, our higher selves, the father figure within ourselves, maternal instincts, paternal instincts, all of it. So it's an amazing card, a powerful card, very powerful, very rock solid. So we have that to go on, and I love this card right now. I didn't before, but the more I look at it, the more my subconscious mind is leaking into my consciousness, and boom, out comes the words. So that is manifestation of spirit. Literally, that's the manifestation of an archetype, is what you're experiencing, what I'm experiencing right now, and what you guys are going to be watching in a few hours tonight. This is what's happening. So this is integrating an archetype, well, kind of letting it flow through you. So I keep seeing the image, and it keeps triggering things in my subconscious mind that come out of my consciousness, and then that comes out of my mouth. Does that make sense to you guys? I would hope so, but I love this card now. I do. I didn't like it before. It was a very tyrannical father figure, but I do like this one now. And he looks like he is going to be looking out for everybody, so he does have his eyes kind of slanted. You know, he's looking forward, his head is forward, but his eyes are just kind of slanted, like, you hurt my family or anybody in my immediate circle, and you're going to face my wrath. So that's really honestly what I get from him. So, I mean, there's a lot more I could say. I could probably go on for an hour and just channel all the information that I needed from this card. But that's the gist of this. So integrating those types of good qualities within ourselves, that is the best thing that we can possibly do. I like it. So what else is there? Yeah, the white beard is the white represents to me purity and wisdom, and it's more gray. I would say it's more gray and silver. And his crown, so we can see his hair. It's pretty white, which I love. I love white hair. Don't care. But yeah, that would represent wisdom. So he has gained wisdom on his path, on his journey, on, you know, integrating what he has learned from the from the Empress and the High Priestess, and from the Magician, and then from the Fool. So we have gone 4 cards. That's it. That's it. 4 cards, and we have gotten that much information from just one. I think it's pretty interesting. So yeah, I mean, any kind of, you know, business associations, colleagues, business associates, business conventions, all of that. That is what this card can represent for you. So yes, integrate the good qualities, but you know, Mars, you know, we have some pretty crazy energy coming from Mars, so that can be a little tense with that one. So just kind of be careful. You know, don't let it overrule you. Don't let any archetype overrule you. So I like that one very much. What do you guys think? I hope you guys like it. I really do. I love that card. Alright, let's do some coffee talk. So yeah, totally finished with the Ion series, and I'm just really interested. In that book. So let's see. Which, I mean, I love how, you know, Jung has, you know, what he's done, and I didn't realize how important his work actually is, psychological-wise. You know, he just uses religion as points, you know, as, you know, allegories, as, you know, to kind of, you know, summarize and make, you know, examples out of. So, alright. Okay, let's see here. But yeah, I just find this man really interesting, and it's really difficult to actually, you know, take in all of the information that you learn from Jung and Jungian psychology. It's pretty intense, it's pretty crazy, but it's not bad at all. So it's not bad at all. It's actually a really interesting concept. So the Jungian self. When I'm more, yeah, I think when I'm more, because right now everything is just kind of scrambled in my head. Not all of it's categorized yet. I can see most of it becoming categorized in different filing cabinets. So once it's all compartmentalized, whatever, yeah, then I will kind of go into, you know, more of the Jungian self and what Carl Jung was, you know, all about, and his ways of, you know, being in psychology, and I love it. It's pretty amazing. I don't know where my comments went. There they are. Milk tree. Oh wow, hi. That just instantly reminded me of Milk Money, the movie. As soon as I clicked on this video, I immediately fell in love with your channel. Oh my god, subscribing, and I'm not even 10 minutes in the videos. La Santísima Muerte, protection before invoking mass magic. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Wow, I don't really get those many compliments, but thank you. I enjoy it. Gustavo, hi my brother. I enjoy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Gustavo chocolate, love it. I know. I know. I have a little bit of a problem with eating chocolate. I am way addicted to it. Okay, Careless. I did watch the entire playlist about Young at Darrett's. I don't even know how to say that person's name. Darrett's channel. It was really good. Thanks for the tip. Love from Mars. Isn't that amazing? That is so amazing. The way everything was described and the way he used modern day pop culture to kind of explain, Jungian psychology was incredible. I thought it was amazing. It was brilliant. Oh, my boo. Hi, you. Oh, I didn't know you have a YouTube channel. That's Ashley Saul. That's my best friend from childhood. Oh, I love you so much. Agree. 100%. They forget to teach these people that you have to put in the work. Oh my God, you get it. I know you get it. You always have. They end up wasting so much precious time trying to think it into reality. You gotta love you. Yes, I love it. Boo. Aw. Hi, boo. Hi. Let's row our boat to Bangladesh. Long story short, we got really stoned when we were young. And we sat on her picnic table and I think we actually thought we rowed ourselves to Bangladesh. We didn't really know it was a country back then. Yeah, we do now. I love it. Oh, I love you, boo. I miss you. We need to have coffee. This virus crap sucks. Pragnum Breaker. Hi. How are you? Alright, let's see. Falcon Moon. Hi, you. How are you? They call me Joey. Hello. Who else? Where's everybody? Soul of Thorns. Hi, you. That still reminds me of bronchitis. I don't know why. It just brings to my mind an image of the lungs with like cactus pokers in them. It really does. It just sounds uncomfortable. Spirit Files. Hi. Mike Kim Lehman. I love you. Amber Hawkins. Hi, love. How are you? Skyly Sullivan. I love you. I love you. I love you all. All of you are amazing. Sixth Dream. Hi. How are you? I hope you're good. Are you guys ready for the snow? I am. I'm so ready for it. Snow and ice. Oh, I love it. I love these cold weather. I love everything about winter. Witch of the Black Rose. Hello. Lupe. Hi, my love. Work is going. Tina J. Jamie House of the Wolves. Hi. Shayna. Hi, you. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you are well. Alright. Cheerios, Josh. Cheerio. Sounds very British. I like it. Warrior Girl. Hi. Yuki or Yucky? I don't know how to say that name. Darken Aaron. Hi. Moonchild 71. Hello. Shout out. Estelle. Hi. Ian. Hi, my bro. How are you? I hope you're good. Melody, my queen of negativity. I love you. I love all of you very much. So, alright, when I get everything more compartmentalized, categorized, and filed away in my brain with the Jungian psychology and the Jungian self, I'm going to do more on that because I really am. I'm getting obsessed with psychology again, so yeah, it's going to be good. But alright, guys. I love you all very much. All the way from Venus. Oh, my nose. All the way back down. And I hope you guys have a great Monday. Be safe, be careful, because your commute for the evening hours is going to be pretty crazy. So I feel like I could be a weather person. Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah, I don't think I'd be allowed on TV. I would be like, oh fuck, here comes a big system coming your way. You're fucked. Ooh, I can't even really say that on YouTube. I'm going to have to bleep myself out. But alright, guys, I love you all with all my heart. And I will see you all tomorrow. So, everybody have a good day. Or try to, at least. And I'll see you tomorrow.